Many would argue that without sex, humanity would cease to exist. And this would be true, probably a few centuries back, when artificial insemination was not even an idea. But not today. The single and the most important stage of procreation, if eliminated, that might lead to the extinction of the human race is pregnancy. On the outside, all we can see in a pregnant woman, the most of them, is a protruded tummy. But there is more than meets the eye. So, what goes on inside the protruded belly of a pregnant woman exactly? How does the zygote develop into an infant in 9 months after lodging itself in the uterus of a woman? These are the questions to which answers are provided in this video. But first, if you don't know what a zygote is, nor have any idea about the overall stages of pregnancy, I suggest you watch our video, The 6 Stages of Pregnancy, Unraveling Pregnancy. The link to this video can be found at the description of this video below. Pregnancy is a magnificent journey of change, going on around 40 weeks. This marvelous period is parted into 3 awesome reaches, each portrayed through critical propensities in the little child's growth and the mother's physical and close-to-home insight. Let's dig into every trimester and find the significant achievements that happen inside, starting with the first trimester. The first trimester, weeks 1 to 12, establishing the groundwork. The principal trimester, frequently alluded to as the premise building level, is a period of critical improvement for the baby. Imagine the first trimester as the start degree of being pregnant, just like planting seeds in a garden. This is where the muse for the toddler's boom is laid. It's a period loaded with miraculous changes inside the mother's edge. At this stage, being pregnant will not be visually perceivable, especially to most, of course, except for professionals and midwives, who might begin to observe minute changes in the woman. The 12-week period of the first trimester is divided into 3 stages, each one with 4 weeks. Let's take a look at each phase. This trimester is divided into 3 phases. Weeks 1 through 4, the miracle of conception. A single sperm fertilizes an egg, forming a zygote, which embeds itself in the uterine lining. This moment marks the activation of a unique genetic code that will dictate the baby's characteristics, from eye color to potential talents. Weeks 5 to 8, the building blocks of life. As rapid cell division continues, the nervous system, heart, and spine form. These early developments are crucial because genetic expressions are highly sensitive to maternal influences at this stage. Weeks 9 to 12, from embryo to fetus. The embryo transitions into a fetus, and distinct features like fingers, toes, and facial structures take shape. Early exposure to stress or toxins can leave lasting marks on the child's epigenetic profile, influencing temperament and cognitive function. Key takeaways from the first trimester. A tiny fertilized egg implants itself in the mother's womb, kickstarting genetic expression. Major organs, including the heart and brain, begin forming, setting the stage for personality traits. The mother's lifestyle and emotions influence the baby's genetic blueprint through epigenetic modifications. The second trimester, weeks 13 to 27, a period of growth and expanded energy. The second trimester is the dividing moment between conception and delivery. It is also called the special first night stage of pregnancy. At this stage, most women begin to show full-fledged signs of being pregnant. Also, many women begin to also go through experiences, not too pleasant ones, as their system begin to try to adjust to another growing being in it. Others might begin to enjoy a flood in energy and a diminishing in early pregnancy side effects like mourning disorder. This period is set apart by critical growth and improvement inside the child. Much like the first trimester, the 12-week period of the second trimester is divided into 3, each one with 4 weeks. Let's take a look at each phase. Weeks 13 to 17. Rapid growth and physical definition. The fetus grows swiftly, developing bones and muscles. Genetic factors determine aspects like height and strength, while maternal health continues influencing epigenetic markers. Weeks 18 to 20. First movements and sensory awakening. The mother feels the baby's movements, signaling advancing neural and motor development. The fetus starts responding to sounds, with its brain forming connections that will shape cognitive abilities. Weeks 21 to 24. Sensory expansion. The baby's senses become more refined, hearing the mother's voice and external noises. Early auditory exposure may influence language skills and emotional intelligence. Weeks 25 to 27. Brain growth and emotional regulation. The baby's brain experiences exponential development, laying the groundwork for memory and emotional responses. Maternal stress levels can imprint on the child's epigenetic makeup, potentially influencing temperament. Key takeaways from the second trimester. The baby grows rapidly, refining both physical and neural development. Sensory perception strengthens, with external stimuli affecting cognitive function. Epigenetic shifts influence temperament, learning capacity, and emotional resilience. The third trimester, weeks 28 to birth, getting ready for appearance. The third trimester is the final stretch of being pregnant, just like the closing leg of an adventure. Here the mother's body starts preparing itself for childbirth, expulsion of the foreign body it jazz played host to for months. Let's look at the 3 stages of the last trimester. Weeks 28 to 31. Lung and immune development. The lungs strengthen, and the immune system receives maternal antibodies, shaping early immunity and disease resistance. Weeks 32 to 35. Positioning for birth. The baby moves into a head-down position. The brain reaches an advanced stage of neural connectivity, setting the foundation for problem-solving and reflex responses. Weeks 36 to 40. Final adjustments. The baby attains full-term status. The final weeks are crucial for brain development, and maternal nutrition plays a key role in cognitive function and overall health. Key takeaways from the third trimester. The baby continues growing, refining neural circuits and cognitive abilities. The mother's lifestyle choices can still influence the baby's epigenetic programming. The final weeks prepare the baby for independent survival, with lungs and brain maturing fully. Understanding the trimesters of pregnancy provides insight into not only the physical, but also the genetic and epigenetic influences shaping a baby's future. Each stage plays a crucial role in determining not just the child's health, but also their cognitive abilities, emotional tendencies, and resilience to environmental factors. Every pregnancy is unique, and while some variations exist in developmental timelines, awareness of these milestones offers expectant parents a roadmap to support their child's optimal growth. Remember, pregnancy is more than just a biological process. It's a symphony of genetics, epigenetics, and environmental interactions working together to create a new life. By understanding these influences, parents can take proactive steps to nurture not just their child's body, but also their mind and spirit before birth.